Welcome to ItzRafiq. This is part 2 of chapter 3. In part 1 we already discussed about the basic MySQL command, how to create a table, how to enter data in a table. So in this video we are going to discuss about mainly alter command and select command. In alter command we are going to discuss about these topics. Alter command mainly we use to change the structure of a table. Here we'll learn how to add or delete a column from a table, change the data type of existing columns or fields, rename a column or a table, add or remove primary key or not null constraints, and delete the table. So let's learn the uses of alter table command. In exam it comes what is the use of alter table command. You can write simply this line: it is used to modify the structure of an existing table. So let's learn how to add a new column. This is the syntax to add a new column. We write alter table, then the name of the table, after that add, after that name of the column and data type and size, after that if there is constraint that one we will write, and the position. So by default if we do not write the position, the column will appear at the last, and if we want in a particular position we can write either first or after. First means the new field will appear at the first column, and if we write after, so suppose I am writing after name, then the new field will appear after name column. So here is a simple question: write a SQL command to add a new column gender in student table after name which can store either M or F value. So answer you can write this way: alter table student add gender. As it is storing only one character, so we will take data type as character and size 1. As the place is mentioned here or position is mentioned here, so we'll write after name. Now let's see how we can do it in MySQL. So we'll open MySQL server. Here let us set the position according to our window. At first we'll write the password 1234. Now we are going to enter into our database. My database is school database. Use school, and inside school database we are going to use student table. Let's see whether the table is available or not. For that we'll write show table. Using this command we will about to know about the available tables. So we have one table here, student table. Now let's see what columns are available inside this table. So we'll write for that DESC student to know the structure of the table. So we have these columns: roll number, name, sex means gender only, date of birth. So let's enter gender column only here. Suppose I need one more column, gender column, and that should be after name. So how we'll write alter table student, then add gender, then character, and in bracket we'll write the size as 1 and position after name. So this way we can write, after that semicolon to execute the query. So query okay means our query is worked. Now let's see whether this column appeared or not. We'll write again describe command and see. Now we'll see after name we have one more column, gender. Now if we see the information inside the table, we can write select star from student, and here you will see in gender column information is given as null because recently the column is created and we have not inputted the value till now. So let's begin to the next topic: how to delete a column. Now to delete a column we will use drop clause or drop command. The format is alter table, table name, drop, then the column name. You remember when we are adding a new column we have to mention the data type and size, but where or while we are deleting a column, we have to mention only the column name. We don't have to mention the size and data types. So let's delete the gender column. As you can see, sex is already there, MNF. Gender we don't require, so we will delete this column. For it, we'll write alter table student drop gender. So while we write this command, the complete information about the column will get deleted. So be careful while deleting. So my column is deleted. Now let's check whether the column is available or not. This column is not available now. Now let's go back to the next topic, changing data type. Now you'll see if we describe the table in sex column, the data type is given as character. Now suppose we don't require as character, we need worker and size as 10. So how we can change it? For changing data type we will write, or the size we will write, we are going to use modify command, so we will use alter table student, then modify. After modify we'll write the column name. The column name is sex here. Then new data type, it is worker, and inside bracket we'll write what size we are giving willing to give it. It is 10. And after that, if we want to change the position, that also we can do, like after and first we can use. If you don't want, directly semicolon and enter. Query okay, that means it changed. Now if we describe the table, we will see the sex column have data type as worker. Now again we will see the next command, rename a column. Now you will see our column name is sex, but we don't want here this word. Instead of, we want the column name is gender. So how we can do it? We are going to use change command. So we will use alter table student, then change. We will write the old name first, that is sex, and new name again. New name will be gender, and after the data type, suppose I am worker, and in bracket size 10, and after that we can put semicolon and execute the query. Now you'll see the name of the sex column will change to gender. Now we will learn how to rename a table. To rename a table we use rename command. The syntax is alter table, then the old name, rename, new name. So command we can write this way. Suppose our table name is student, we want the name as student information. So we can write alter table student, rename student information. So let's go and rename the table. Alter table student, then rename, alter table student, then rename, then the new name. Let's give the new name as students. I am giving one extra s here. Query okay. Now if I write show tables command, you will see we have students table. We don't have any more student table. That means the name is changed. Now how to add or remove primary key. Now if I describe the table, you will see here already primary key is set on roll number. Let's remove the primary key. For that we will write alter table student, then drop primary key. We will use drop command to remove the primary key. So sorry, we don't have any more student table, it is students. So drop primary key, query okay, that means primary key is removed. So if we see Here in primary key, in key column nothing is there. That means primary key is removed from the table. Again to add, we will write alter table student, then students, then add primary key, then in bracket we'll write the column name, that is roll number, and bracket close, semicolon. So primary key added. Now if we describe the table, you will see primary key is written on the key column. So this way you can do, change these things. This is the note. You can pause the screen and you can write in your copy. And for removing also, this note will be required. You can write it. Now adding or removing not null constraint. Now you will see here in null all are given as yes, yes. Suppose name I want to make it compulsory, I want to make it not null. So how we'll do it? We are going to use modify command, alter table student, then modify name worker 20 and done. Query OK. If we describe the table, you will see in name column now will give I think something is wrong. Oh, I have not written the null, not null part. Here alter table student, modify name worker, then the size, then we will write not null. That means I have added not null constraint to the name column. So query OK. Let's describe the table. You will see in name null is written as no. That means it is not null. So this way you can add or remove. If you want to remove, so what we will do, just instead of not null we will write null, and this way not null constraint will be removed. So this way we can changing the structure of a table. Now we will learn how to delete a table. At first you will see the notes from here. This will be demo questions. The PDF of this presentation or the slide I'll share in Instagram. You can write the notes from there also. And the last for today, select command we are going to discuss tomorrow, deleting a table. To delete a table we use drop table command. The syntax is drop table, then the name of the table. Question can be write the SQL command to delete some table. So we will write this way, drop table, then the whatever name of the table. So let us delete this table only. And remember, while you are deleting a table, it is permanent, you will not get it back. So before deleting anything, first make sure that you have a proper database or the information is not important. So we are going to delete our table. We will write drop table students. So table is deleted. Now if I write show tables command, so let us remove the previous command, show tables, you will see empty set, means no table is available inside our database. So these are for today. No more information. No, means if we are going to discuss too much things in one video only, will get confused. We are going to discuss about select command tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care.